Help me
it.
with my cues.
You want to practice one?
Sometimes I like to. I need you to help me with just my cues. Sometimes I like to. Nobody's in charge of blah blah blah. What's the next cue? Next. Is that it?
I wish I could learn how to use this.
Albert says that.
You say that.
Albert says.
Last life has already given me a sword fighting lesson and told me the basics. Should out. But speaking of that, Albert, let's get back to your training.
Okay, read the King and Albert's lines.
What?
Read the King and Albert's lines.
You don't know them?
No, just read their lines. And I
Can I
call you.
shoot? Young man, you may ride.
No, I can sing my own.
Well, I can compete with you again, debating. Thank you, my boy, for helping my very imaginative document, Albert.
Albert is training his
I will.
Okay, that's fine. That's it. That's my easy cue. Then I say that.
All right, friends, come on in. Looks like we're missing many of the boys. We got the Red Knights and the Green Knights we're waiting on. You gonna go get a Miss Vanessa? She's a good lady, that Miss Vanessa. All right. Who here love their cupcakes? What were they called? Cup Kings? King cups? Delicious. 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 All right, here comes the Green Knight boys. All right, now we're just waiting on the Red Knight boys. All right, if you're a Green Knight lady, raise your hand. If you're a Green Knight lady, raise your hand high. Do we have the Green Knight boys? Raise your hand high. All right, guys, as loud as you can. I want to hear it. Hip, hip. All right, just the Green Knights. Just the Green Knights. Hip, hip. All right, do I have the Red Knight ladies? The ladies of the Red Knight? Come on, Red Knight boys. We need you guys in here. Come on, Red Knight fellas. Come on in. Red Knights, raise your hand. Let me see you. Stretch them to the sky. Stretch them to the ceiling. Red Knights only. Hip, hip. Oh, man, I think the Green Knights had you beat. Let's try it again. Red Knights, raise your hand. Red Knights only. Hip, hip. All right, now we're going to see what the Blue Knights have. The Blue Knights, raise your hand. Stretch them out. Try to touch the ceiling. Just the Blue Knights. Hip, hip. Oh, wow. I think the Blue Knights have enlisted all of the teenagers and helpers with you. All right, guys, so listen. I need you guys to stand to your feet. To stand to your feet, and we're going to go over the armor. We're going to go over the armor. So the first armor piece was what? Put your belt on. Put your belt on. Put your belt on. You need your belt on. Boys, pull your belts up. Pull your belts up, boys. Right there. Yeah, they go around your waist. All right, then we learned about the breastplate of righteousness. Let's put our breastplate on. All right, all right. And then quickly, we need to put our shoes on. Let's do it real quick. Tie, tie, tie. Switch. Tie, tie, tie. All right, good job, good job, good job. All right, guys. So tonight, we're going to sing a song. We're going to sing a song. It's someone's favorite song. and it was a special request, and it's called If You're Happy and You Know It, Say Amen. But listen, we need some amens. We need some medieval, manly, growling amens, all right? All right, and ladies, you can get into it as well. I want to hear your amens, all right? Here we go. Such energy. All right. So, if you were here last year, raise your hand. If you were here last year and you remember this song, I want to hear a hearty huzzah, Masterpiece. All right. So, all right. You guys can hold your breath for a very long time. I'll teach Brother Clay a game called Running Scared, and the kids will love it one year. Okay, all right, so I need you guys to stand up for this song. This was one of our favorite songs last year when we were in Australia. Do you remember being in Australia? Yep, so this is Masterpiece.
I am his masterpiece, from the top of my head to the tip of my feet. I am his masterpiece, I meant to God, and he meant to me. See the setting sun on a golden beach. It's God's handiwork, right there for all to see. But as lovely as this beautiful world can be, we are the masterpiece of our creation. I am his masterpiece, from the top of my head to the tip of my feet. I am his masterpiece, I meant to God, and he meant to me. See the setting sun on a golden beach. It's God's handiwork, right there for all to see. But as lovely as this beautiful world can be, we are the masterpiece of our created things. I am his masterpiece, from the top of my head to the tip of my feet. I am his masterpiece, I meant to God, and he meant to me. No matter who you are, God knows you by your name. You are his masterpiece, he loves you just the same. No matter where you live, you're precious to the Lord. He gave you life and he could never love you more. I am his masterpiece, from the top of my head to the tip of my feet. I am his masterpiece, I meant to God, and he meant to me. I am his masterpiece, from the top of my head to the tip of my feet. I am his masterpiece, I meant to God, and he meant to me. I am his masterpiece, from the top of my head to the tip of my feet. and hills of light, all Christian soldiers rise and fight the battle before the night shall veil the glowing skies. Against the foe and veils below, let all our strength be hurled. Faith is the victory that overcomes the world. Faith is the victory. Faith is the victory. Oh, glorious victory that overcomes the world. Splatter over us is love, our sword, the word of God. We tread the road the saints before, the shouts of triumph trod. Salvation's helmet on each head, with truth on the belt. The earth shall tremble beneath our tread, and echo with our shout. Faith is the victory. Faith is the victory. Oh, glorious victory that overcomes the world. Faith is the victory. Faith is the victory. Oh, glorious victory that overcomes the world. Oh, glorious victory that overcomes the world.
In our last journey, Albert from far away started his training to become a knight. Albert met Duke Ogrim the Suspicious, Mildred the Elder Advisor, and the most dashing knight, Sir Lancelot. Join us as we find out what's wrong with the princess.
It's the princess! Princess, what's the matter? Here.
What should we do? Hey, is that an onion? Princess, were you eating this before you started crying? Yes. No wonder you were crying. Onions can make people cry. Oh, really? I didn't know. I'd never taken a bite out of one before. I was so hungry, you see. So I went to the kitchens for a snack. The cook was gone and all I could find was that onion. And I thought, if I used my imagination and pretended really hard that it was an apple, it would taste like an apple. But I took a bite out of it and I started crying. I didn't know why I was crying. So I thought I must be sad about something. Because people cry when they're sad. I didn't know what I was sad about. And that just made me cry even harder. And then you came along and who are you? Oh, my name's Albert. Albert? Well, that's a nice name. I'm Gwendolyn. Princess Gwendolyn.
Princess, do you remember what I told you about pretending?
Pretending is fun, but don't take it too far. Take care, or you could wind up with a scar.
Her imagination is a little bizarre.
See? I got this scar on my chin when I was pretending to be like Jock and the Beanstalk. I imagined I had my own special beans that I planted, and they sprouted and grew into a giant beanstalk. And it was really just the old oak tree in the garden. And I climbed up the beanstalk. Then I fell all the way down, and I hit my chin on a sharp rock, and I scraped up my hands and knees. After that, Eldrick and my father told me I mustn't get carried away when I'm imagining things, or I could really hurt myself. Wow.
But in case you haven't noticed, our princess has quite a wild imagination.
What sort of things do you like pretending, Albert?
Oh, well, I've always imagined what it would be like to be a knight of the square table. That's why I came here. I just arrived today, and Eldrick and Sir Lassler are training me.
Guess you can check the old save the damsel in distress off the list, eh?
Sometimes I like to pretend I'm a knight. I imagine I'm charging into battle with my sword, or fighting a fearsome dragon. But then I usually end up breaking something. Like that time I was running through the great hall and knocked over a vase and broke it.
Oh, well, Sir Lassler has already given me my first sword fighting lesson and taught me some of the basics.
I wish I could learn how to use a sword.
I sure don't. Speaking of which, are you ready to continue your lessons, Albert?
I should like to introduce him to my father first. He wouldn't mind.
Princess, I don't think that's a good idea. Remember, your father's very busy.
I really don't think he would mind. Seriously, especially because Albert helped me. I think he'd want to meet him. I'll go get him.
Okay.
Are you okay there, Albert? You're white as a sheep.
It's just the king, don't worry.
What? The king? This is really happening? I'm really going to meet the king?
Now, Albert, listen. When you meet the king, don't forget to bow. And call him your majesty. You don't want to make a bad impression.
Okay.
Oh, don't make him any more nervous than he is, Sir Lancelot. It's okay, just be yourself, and come find us when you are finished.
Okay, I will.
Father, this is the boy I want you to meet, Albert.
Oh, oh,
Dear, Albert,
young,
are you okay?
Oh, your majesty.
are you all right? It is a pleasure to meet you, young man. You may rise.
Eldrick, Sir Lancelot, and Albert found me. Albert figured out right away it was because of the onion and helped me to stop crying.
What am I going to do with you, Gwendolyn? Thank you, young man, for helping my very imaginative daughter.
Albert is training to become a knight of your square table, Father.
Oh,
Just arrived at the castle today.
you are most welcome here. Knighthood is a high calling. I trust in my knights to protect the kingdom and hold the truth. I wish you well, and may you serve well.
Thank you, your majesty.
Now, are Eldrick and Sir Lancelot, are they training you?
Oh, yes, I had my first lessons today.
Well, you could not be trained by two better men. I will tell you, they're fantastic. I look forward to finding what the Lord's going to do in your life, but I have much to do, many duties. I must be off in 2 days' time. I must travel to a nearby village in order to resolve a dispute between two noblemen. Now off with you, Gwendolyn, and no more snacking on onions.
Yes, Father, I'll never make that mistake again.
All righty.
Goodbye. Well, I'm still very hungry. I think I'll go see if Cook is back with any real apples. Can you find your way outside, all right, Albert?
Yes, I think so.
All right, I'll see you later then.
Bye. Right down the burrow. Oh, no. That way down. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Hello there! Oh no! Don't take that from me.
I didn't
I need
see
this
you,
to
Your
walk.
Grace.
Oh, that's all right. I happened to see you with the princess as she was walking by, eh? She's quite a delightful young lady, isn't she? So charming and creative, I guess.
You could say that.
Yes. On another matter, I saw you with the king himself, huh? Exciting.
Oh, yes, Your Grace. Princess Gwendolyn wanted to introduce me, so I got to meet him.
Ah,
And on my very first day, too.
wow, first day. How exciting of the king to do that for you. He's a very, very busy man. I'm surprised he would take time for you.
It was exciting. He is very busy, though. Sounded like he had a long journey planned soon.
Oh, is that so? But do you think you could tell me where and when he is going on this long journey?
He said he was going to a nearby village to settle What did he say again? Oh, he said he was going to settle a disagreement of some sort in 2 days.
It's interesting. Do you think you could tell me where he is going, perhaps?
I don't think so.
Ah, that's all right. I just wanted to know where he was going. You see, I wanted to plan a banquet for the king, for I love him dearly, and all of his noblemen. And if I were to know where he was going, I could know when to plan the banquet for him, and how long it would take for him to get there and to get back. But I see you don't want to help old me.
Oh, no, I do want to help. That makes sense.
Oh.
I can ask the princess and let you know.
Thank you, my dear boy. And if you do this for me, I won't forget it.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Toodaloo.
Eldrick, Sir Laughs-a-Lot, I'm back. Oh, hi, Georgiana. How are you today?
But there you are. How did it go with the king? Were you nervous? Say, this reminds me of a joke. Which of the king's knights never doubted himself? Certain! It's like certain, but it's certain. So funny.
I think Georgiana and Albert had had enough of your jokes for one day.
Oh, I think you're right. I need some new material. Perhaps Sir Percival can help.
Strange fellow. But you've dreamed your whole life of becoming a knight of the square table, but more important than becoming a knight is becoming a child of God. Here, look at some scripture we have here. From Ephesians, the whole armor of God. But we're going to concentrate on the belt here. You see, there's a kind of armor that God gives his children. It's invisible, but it's still there. The first piece of that spiritual armor is the belt of truth. When you put on your belt, let it be a reminder for you to be a person who tells the truth, just as God does. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, having unshakable faith with God and his word.
Eldrick, I have a question. How do I become God's child?
Oh, that's a good one. Let's sit down. 'Cause I'm weak. Here. There are two kingdoms, the good and the bad. The good kingdom is God's kingdom, but the bad kingdom is Satan's. When we are born into the bad kingdom. From our childhood, we disobey God's command. That's sin. Sin is missing the mark of perfection. That's what separates us from God, from his good kingdom. But you see, God sent Jesus as a perfect substitute for our sins. Jesus lived a perfect life, died in our place, and rose from the dead so we could be forgiven and be part of God's good kingdom as children of God. See, we only need to repent and turn from our sin to Jesus to receive God's forgiveness and making him Lord and Master. Right there. See, if you do this, God will make you his child and give you his special armor to wear so you can have unshakable faith against evil.
I see. I have a lot to think about after today.
Sure. Yes, and as you think about these things, you should study your book of truth.
Oh, that's right. The special copy you gave me. Oh, I left it right here under the bench. Have you seen it?
I'm sorry, Albert. I haven't seen it since I gave it to you.
Hello, Eldrick. Hello, Albert. Hi, Georgiana. Don't worry, I didn't forget about you. Do you want it?
Oh, I can't find it anywhere.
Oh, what's the matter, Albert?
Oh, the book of truth Eldrick gave me. I left it right here under the bench. But now it's gone. I have to find it.
Well, wait up, Albert. I can help.
Albert, wait. We can retrace your steps. We can help you.
Sarah Lapsalot here. Join us tomorrow to see what else Princess Gwendolyn imagined. Will the king really leave the castle? Will Duke Ogrim continue to trick Albert? Whatever happened to the Book of Truth? What is a knight's favorite song to sing at church? Silent Night, of course.
Um, Tonight the boys brought in $201.97, and the boys right now have a slim lead. The girls are at 464, and the boys are at 472. All right. Shh. All right. Bring it down. So there is only an $8 difference. Listen, the difference is less than one brick. All right. I do want to make a quick announcement. We have the coloring contest. Ladies, girls, all the girls, eyes on me. The girls, this is your picture. Make sure that if you want to participate in the coloring contest that you color the castle. The boys, this is your picture. If you want to participate, make sure that you color the knight. And turn these in at registration with your name on the back. All right, so now we do have another candy giveaway, the candy guessing game. All right, so someone tonight got it exactly right, exactly on the nose. It was a bullseye. 94 was the total, and Miss Mallory Smith had it perfect. All right, all right. Shh, 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 shh. There's dissension. There's dissension. I went to her mother, who was the counter of the candy, and I said, Mama, is there any way that Mallory could have possibly known? And she said, there is no way that she could have known. All right? All right? So I will make her share with all the kids that did not throw accusations. All right. All right. Listen, guys, we have a few giveaways tonight. We have a few giveaways. We got a couple of gift cards, 2 more shirts. We have 2 more Bibles, a boy Bible. Oh, that's a girl Bible. And a boy Bible, and then a couple of dinosaurs, dragons, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to have Mr. Jacob. Are you ready? I'll take that as a yes. All right. We're going to go ahead and the name, and he'll announce the name, too. So if your name is called, you'll come and get something off the table.
Come on down, Amelia Peters. Come on down, our first winner. Next name on the list, we got Anale de la Cruz. Next up on VBS, Hope VBS, is Antonio Calcano. Our next contestant for the VBS prize, Cade Asa. Cade Asa. Next up is Elizabeth Tilley. Our next contestant for the VBS prize winner is Esther Peters. If your name is Isaac Dewberry, come on down. And who is this? Oh, it's none other than Levi Schultz. Your last name starts with an M and first name starts with an L. That would be Lucas Markin. We've got 4 left, so if your name is Maya Madane, you are one of the last. Come on down. And who is this? I can't believe it. They won. It's Nazar Staley. Your last name rhymes with louder. That's going to be Vincent Souter. Come on down. And our final winner for today is going to be Yasmin Mohammed.